all those monitoring. Just show you. Now you have a little bit more. Those modes, PTV, pressure support, SIV, are better because they will synchronize with your patient. So just show you. PTV stands for patient trigger ventilation. That one is similar to SIPPV, synchronized intermittent positive pressure ventilation, or assist control mandatory, SC. Okay. So whenever you are in PTV, here, you will need to set a trigger, okay, for the ventilator to pick up the breath of the patient. Your trigger is here, is a green line that you have here on the ventilator. When the patient takes a breath, when he has some flow going to him, when the flow reaches 0.6, the green line ventilator knows that the patient took a breath. So you see here my patient took a breath and ventilator now synchronized with the patient. You see the waveform is turning orange. It's telling you that the patient started the breath. So your patient has a spontaneous breath. So that why it's orange. And you are in a mode where each time the baby takes a breath, you see the ventilator will synchronize with your baby. So what happened here? I said 30 breaths per minute. It means that the ventilator was expecting a breath at least every 2 seconds. So 60 seconds divided by 30, 2 seconds. So here, no breath for 2 seconds. So the ventilator just take over at that time. So here, that one, this one is not orange, is because the ventilator didn't pick up any breath for 2 seconds. So now it just took over. Okay. So the minimum breath that the patient will receive is 30 breaths. Okay. But if my patient breathes at 50 breaths per minute, ventilator will assist all the breaths. He will push 50 breaths. So just to know what is happening, you look here. Okay. How to know if your patient can be weaned? So here, look. If you see here, the breaths per minute, 37. Okay. This one is how many breaths a patient received over 1 minute. So here, spontaneous plus control breaths, he receives 36 breaths. Out of the 36, 14 times, the baby started the breath. So like that, you know the spontaneous of the baby, and you know if the patient can be extubated or not, if he has enough spontaneous. So this one is your PTV. So how we set it? If your patient doesn't have spontaneous, you will set it to be sufficient to wash out the CO2. But once your patient has good spontaneous, we set a rate which is lower than the patient one. So here, quite easy for the baby. When you want to wean the patients, what we do, we go down on the PIP. No need to go down on the frequency.
But if the trigger is very minimal, it won't trigger.
So I just show you. So here is my trigger sensitivity. If my trigger is put too high, if I ask, for example, my patient to make a too big effort, look at what will happen. You will see it on the waveform.
The higher the number here, that means
more difficult for the baby because the baby has to
just take a big
breath. Yeah. So I just show you what you will see at that time. If you have missed what we call missed trigger, what you will see is something. So here, you see here my patient took a breath, exhale. When the patient
not enough to.
But you look here and you see it doesn't cross the green line.
Doesn't cross the green.
So it means that it was too high, too difficult for the baby. Okay. So why we don't put it to the minimum is because of that. I shall show you. Why we don't go to the minimum is because of that. Here I might have a little bit of water in my circuit. If I have some water, what will happen is that. You see, when you have water, you might have the water moving in the circuit, generating some flow. If the flow crosses the green line, ventilator will think that the baby took a breath. So that's why we don't put it to the minimum by default. So you will put at 0.6. Most of the baby, it will be fine. But if you have a very, very tiny baby, maybe it's still too high. But be very cautious if you go down to make sure that you don't pick up the water in the circuit. So here you are in PT. Do you use volume guarantee in your ventilator? You know, the mode where you will set how much tidal volume you want, and the ventilator will automatically adjust your PIP in order to deliver the tidal volume. I just explained is available here. I'll show you how to explain to you. So, for example, here currently what is happening, my ventilator is using 16, as said, 16 of pressure and is delivering 6 of tidal volume. Let's say that my patient, I want only 4. So look at here at the same time. So the PIP here and the tidal volume. So here I tell the ventilator, I want 3 milliliter. Okay, confirm. Look what he's doing the ventilator. Here is pushing 6, so too much. So you see what he's doing is decreasing your PIP to get your tidal volume right. Decreasing the PIP.
Okay.
Okay. So here, when you are here, what will do the ventilator? You will tell the ventilator how much tidal volume you want.
Yeah.
And then the ventilator will adjust the PIP to get the tidal volume that you want.
Yeah.
So this one is
How many?
called...
What patient is that? For what?